Detroit at 4 starts right now.
Right on the clock, the hours ticking away to the 2024 NFL Draft in downtown Detroit.
Football fans from around the country swarming into the heart of the city for a front row seat to the future of the NFL. Good afternoon to you and welcome to 7 News Detroit at 4. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. We are coming to you live from downtown Detroit, where a massive crowd is growing by the minute, and you can feel that energy in the air.
You certainly can. Look at all of these eager fans lining up this morning outside the 3 designated entry points to the event. They flowed into downtown by the thousands with the gates opening just before noon today. There they are. That's the line that we saw this morning right around 11 a.m. It is amazing to see so many people.
And it's been going strong ever since. Chopper 7 with a bird's eye view showing the extent of the event's footprint.
Look at that.
Stretching from Campus Martius all the way down to Hart Plaza.
And this right here is a live look at the NFL Draft Theater near Cadillac Square, where the stage is set and ready for prime time. Over the next 3 days, this year's hottest NFL prospects will be waiting to hear their names called on that very stage, with Lions fans front and center to welcome the next member of the Pride. I know I'm ready.
Who will it be? Well, we have live team coverage of all the excitement in downtown Detroit. Darren Cunningham is in Campus Martius with visitors' first impressions of the Motor City. Gina Trotman at the Fox Theater for a pre-draft stroll on that red carpet.
And sports director Brad Galley is breaking down what to expect when the Lions make their pick later tonight. But we're going to begin with 7 News Detroit's Whitney Burney. She is live in Hart Plaza, where fans are all in at the NFL Draft experience. A lot of people excited to have fun. Whitney?
Hey Mike, hey Carolyn. Yes, excitement is literally the lowest word that you can use. It's crazy out here. There is so much going on here in Hart Plaza. You can hear it here behind me. There is so much energy in this area. You can see there's an autograph stage going. The fans are live. They're excited to be here. There are jerseys that people can take photos with. It is insane here. Obviously, it's insane. This is the wrong jersey, though. This is the wrong jersey. That's the wrong jersey. I got some friends here with me who are excited to be here at the draft.
Hey, good afternoon, Detroit. We're glad to be here. Woo!
What do you guys think so far about the draft, the setup, everything that's going on here in Detroit?
So it's been incredible down here. I was down here for 2006 Super Bowl with the NFL experience. This is so much better, so much more expansive, and really shows all the great parts of Detroit. Very positive, very cool. Kudos to Detroit.
Kudos to Detroit. Let's go, Detroit. What are you guys most excited to see this afternoon in the draft?
I'm excited to see the Lions trade up and draft an all-star. Woo!
What are you hoping to see?
Oh, man, Caleb Williams going to go number 1. I hope trade him away, just so you know.
I feel like we're upon maybe a Super Bowl season this year. What do you guys think for Lions?
Let's go!
Like I said, you guys, it's crazy down here. Everyone excited. Everyone is yelling. It is insane. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot to do. We'll show you a little bit more when we come back in the next half hour. Back to you guys.
Now, Whitney, I don't know if we're wimps or what, but I know I am layered up and ready for the weather, and you're out there in that turtleneck. Listen, we've got our gloves on because I can feel the cold.
Different seasons where we are, definitely, Whitney. Thank you so much.
Oh, man. Hundreds of thousands of football fans from all over the country and beyond are crowding into the Motor City this week. The NFL Draft, putting Detroit in the national spotlight and giving our city a chance to shine, and we deserve it.
Oh, we deserve it, and it's shining brightly. 7 News Detroit's Darren Cunningham joins us live from Campus Martius Park, where out-of-town visitors are sharing their first impressions of Detroit. So, Darren, what are you hearing out there?
Yeah, well, first, Carolyn, to your point, we dressed for the weather. It was a little bit chilly earlier, but, you know, it's really warmed up, turned out nicely. Mike, I want you to see these fans out here. They're excited. Yeah. There we go. And so we whip it around here. We're actually outside the draft stage. Yeah, more fans here. Yeah. We're outside the draft stage, as you can see. We've got a nice spot. A lot of fans have gotten here early to try to get a really good spot. Yeah, we've got some fans We've got some fans from Buffalo here. So you've made the drive from Buffalo?
Yes, sir.
All right. At what point did you decide you had to be in Detroit?
Soon as they announced it. Once we found out it was here in Detroit, we made the trip. Quick little trip for us. We come to Detroit a lot, and we love it here.
All right. And so I know I pulled you guys back here to be able to do this interview. You were a few rows up, but you wanted to get here nice and early, obviously, to get a good spot.
Yeah.
All right. What's it been like so far just in this space?
I love the environment. Like, it's a lot of fans from all different types of teams, and we had to make the trip just to see what the vibes was for the weekend. Yeah.
In Detroit and Buffalo, we like cousins.
Weather-wise, right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
How about snow here? Yeah, it's fantastic.
Oh, great, baby! Yeah!
So as you can see, fans are having a lot of fun. Everyone, it's just a great time, a great environment. So we'll have much more for you in our next half hour. I'll send it back to you, Carolyn, Mike.
Yeah, I think fans for 32 teams are going to be here, and Buffalo is not that far. They get a lot of snow, though.
We are in the center of it all, despite what some people may think sometimes. Well, the NFL One Pass app is actually your front row ticket to all the fun in downtown Detroit. You can also read up on all the draft news and selections from start to finish. The NFL One Pass app can be downloaded in the App Store or on Google Play. Adults 18 and older are required to register in advance, and they can also register up to 5 minors to bring to these festivities.
So very important to have it. Now, keep in mind, if you are heading to the draft or any NFL-sponsored draft event, there are some items you will not be allowed to bring, so listen up. That includes any guns, alcohol, or illegal substances. Smoking and vaping are also prohibited. You will also want to keep any footballs at home or in your car. The same goes for your drones. Meantime, just a few blocks up Woodward Avenue, there's a little Hollywood magic in the works ahead of game time, Mike.
That's right. For the more glamorous side of things, the Fox Theater rolling out the red carpet for the top NFL prospects attending the draft in person here in Detroit. 7 Sports Detroit's Gina Trotman is taking us behind the scenes for a preview.
What's up, everybody? We are here at the red carpet where tonight's biggest stars will do their walk before they find out their NFL fate just down the street at Campus Martius. So let's do a little walkthrough of how the red carpet will go. The 13 prospects, of course, headlined by Caleb Williams, will start at the top of the iconic Fox Theater staircase, show off their fits, explain their look. They'll come down here and they will walk the red carpet, of course, with the background. Right here to my left is the NFL Network, followed by ABC, of course. So they'll pose for some pictures, do a couple interviews before heading outside. Let's take a look. And this is where Michigan will give them that not so warm welcome because, of course, the weather this weekend is a little chilly. Take a look at the iconic Fox Theater sign, Detroit's finest entertainment. The prospects will walk out here, do a few interviews with us. This is where we will be set up. Answer a couple of questions before heading down to Campus Martius. You take a look here, we're right across the street from Comerica Park. Woodward is, of course, closed off, and then half a mile down Woodward is where the stage is set up, so that is where they will head after the red carpet. Stay with WXIZ. We have all of your NFL draft coverage. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and then of course our special is at 7 o'clock leading right into draft coverage. For now, reporting in Detroit, Gina Trotman, 7 News Detroit.
Wow, Gina looks so pretty and glamorous on the red carpet
She's
there.
really classing up our act. Thanks so much, Gina. Now, in less than 4 hours, the eyes of the world will be watching as round 1 of the annual player selection meeting kicks off in the D.
And the Lions will be on the clock with the 29th overall pick. There's a lot of anticipation about who the team could select toward the end of the first round tonight. 7 Sports Detroit anchor Brad Galley joining us right now with a look at what we might expect from the Lions front office. Brad, how is it looking for our Lions? Everybody's nervous to see who we're going to pick.
This is the latest the Lions have ever picked in the first round, making their first selection. So it's almost not for the Lions brass, but for us to kind of just sit back and enjoy it. And oh, by the way, it's in our backyard. Is this incredible?
It is incredible to see, isn't it? All these people. I mean, I know we've been talking about it, but
to see it.
Yeah.
I walked over to the ESPN stage, the ABC stage, just to watch and see the reactions from different people. Dan Orlovsky, the former Lions quarterback and current ESPN analyst, told me, Brad, I've been to Detroit a bunch over the years. I've never seen it like this. This is remarkable. He shopped at Grayson yesterday, but I said, where are the Lions going to shop? He said they have a few different areas of need. Let's go over a few of them here. They're picking 29th overall. It's the latest they'll pick in the first round since drafting Javid Best with a second selection back in 2010. He was 30th overall in that draft. The Lions certainly have some needs. We know that defense needs some help. Looking at the potential targets, the O-line, Oregon interior lineman Jackson Powers-Johnson, maybe Duke interior lineman Graham Barton. He is an option, but at cornerback, we know even with the additions of Amik Robertson, Clemson cornerback Nate Wiggins, and Alabama's Cooley McKinstry are a couple guys they may go to. Now, with this party, with this stage, with all the anticipation building, the Lions had that 29th pick. That's going to be late tonight. That means fans are going to wait around. If Brad Holmes trades out, he's going to hear it from some fans, and he is prepared for the possibility of trading back. Take a listen.
Look, that's a fair question, and it's something. It's something that, look, we have to do the right thing for the organization. I know the perfect storm is, okay, get to the pick, it stays there. They've been waiting all night, and you make the pick, and everybody's happy. But if it's the best thing for the organization, we got to do what's right. And I'll just do a PSA, public apology, later, and we'll roll.
It was funny. I heard a couple Lions fans say out there, he doesn't need to apologize. I just want to hear him celebrate in February.
That's exactly right.
When there's a Super Bowl parade down here. He can apologize to nobody when that happens. If that's part of the building tonight, that'll be certainly a big part of it all. We're going to break down a lot. J.J. McCarthy, Michigan's quarterback, is a big chip to fall. If a team trades up to get him, again, Dan Orlovsky said you can't wait to go get the quarterback you like. That could change a lot tonight. It could make it a very dramatic draft here in Detroit.
Oh, the anticipation for the 29th pick, right?
We'll take it in stride no matter what happens. Thanks so much, Brad.
All right, we're going to continue with our 4 o'clock show right here. Look at these pictures that people have been sending in. Keep them coming. You might see them on the air here.
That's right. It's the perfect opportunity to be taking them. And as you take in all the action downtown, we want to see those photos that you take from the NFL draft.
For sure. Right now, we have a growing gallery online at WXYZ.com. You can post your photos to our Facebook page, and you just might see yourself on the air.
All right, turning now to the forecast. The draft, of course, getting off to a chilly start in downtown Detroit, but warmer weather is on the way.
We like hearing that. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Dave Rexroth, who is tracking the rising temperatures for us and our next chance for some rain. Rexy.
Yeah, great to see the sunshine there downtown all over southeast Michigan. In Detroit, it's 53 right now. It's low to mid 50s across the board. We'll go from 53 to about 50 mid-evening when they start making the picks about 8 o'clock. Sunshine, yep, that's great. Tomorrow, sunshine during the day. And as we get toward the evening, again, about an 8 o'clock temperature around 62, a nice 10-degree jump or so. But as the evening goes along, the rain chances will increase, especially after 10 p.m. Pushing that back just a little bit, so it's still pretty nice Friday and most of Friday evening. Saturday, the rain will be there in the morning. The draft starts at noon. Of course, it's a family day, having all kinds of fun. There will be a slight chance after 9 o'clock in the morning. There's rain up until that point. Slight chance for a shower or a thunderstorm, even into the afternoon. Temperatures, though, are climbing back to the 70s.
Oh, thank you so much, Rexy. For the most part, we have great weather, though. Now, remember, 7 News Detroit is your home for the NFL Draft.
We are bringing you all the excitement from downtown Detroit, starting with our pre-draft special leading into the first round. Detroit on the clock starts tonight at 7, right here on 7.
And still to come on 7 News Detroit at 4.
They saw the process go, and they allowed it to hit the stage, and the rest has been history, right? Changed the game for...
Made in a Moment, a local company tasked with making the NFL draft jerseys for more than a decade. How quickly they have to turn them around once the picks are in.
That and more still ahead as we take this live look over downtown Detroit. Look at all of those people. The Motor City counting down to round 1 of the NFL Draft. We are back in just a moment. A local company out of St. Clair Shores is responsible for putting the names on the top picks on the NFL draft stage. A lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure. Stahls works with the league to create the jerseys that we see the commissioner present to those draft picks. Brad Galley takes us behind the scenes, showing us Stahls' unique heat press technology and the way that they landed the deal these last 12 drafts, including this one, right in their own backyard.
The Detroit Lions select Aiden Hutchinson.
For 12 years, the NFL has held jerseys on stage at the draft with nameplates freshly printed and presented to the player in their new team colors.
Goes back to 2011. My contacts at Nike said, we got this idea, we want to do something different at the draft. And they explained it to me. And I said, well, that sounds like something we could do. They saw the process go and they allowed it to hit the stage, and the rest has been history.
Stahls is the Michigan company that works with the league to make the process come together with remarkable speed.
How special is it to score this deal with the NFL and to be able to be in Campus Martius, putting the names on NFL draft jerseys in our city, the city that you guys have called home for over 9 decades?
Yeah, it's it's one of those things that you can't really put into words because who would have, when I started this, never thought it would come back to our home area here in Detroit, and it's special.
NFL teams get 10 minutes to decide which player they're picking in the first round. Stahls' team has only 60 seconds to take the name and create the jersey.
Everyone's waiting in bated breath. You're one of the first people to know who just got picked.
That's right, we are, literally.
Team Stahls showed me how they do it.
How does this all come together?
We're going to start right here with our heat press.
And while I trust their heat press, I don't trust their scouting department.
With their first pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Brad Galley of WXYZ Channel 7.
13 players accepted invitations to Detroit. Stahls has ready 32 nameplates, one for each team for all 13 players.
20 seconds is all it takes.
It's actually less.
Less?
Usually about 15.
Incredible. I feel very official.
Yeah.
Woo!
There you go. Now you can peel
Good to
that
go.
name off. Name and number. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. How about that? I get to go home with a souvenir. Do I get to join you behind the stage if I earn my
That's
stripes?
it. You got it. You're hired.
Like I said, so much pressure. I asked Brad, what happens if they make a mistake? And he said in 12 years, they've only had one mistake, and they always have a backup.
I thought you were going to say they never make a mistake. And I want to see Clifford on the back of one of those, okay?
I would love that. We'll have to ask about that. All right, let's head outside now for another live look over the NFL Draft in downtown Detroit. Now, if you thought it was cold this morning, just wait until tomorrow.
That's right. Chief Meteorologist Dave Rexroth tracking a chilly night ahead. And when that rain returns, how's it looking, Dave?
The cold is the issue for a while now. It's going to get chilly tonight. It's in the low 50s. We should be about 10 degrees warmer. You can see the area out in front of the stage, sunshine now. Of course, we'll lose that as the shadows get longer and we get closer to that first pick tonight. It was for the coverage starting at 8 o'clock. There are different issues in terms of temperatures around the area. I'll show you who's the coldest in just a bit. Along the east side, so basically the shorelines from Sanilac through St. Clair, Macomb, Wayne, Monroe, and then over to Lenawee County as well. This is a frost advisory, 1 a.m. tonight till 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Generally mid-30s there. But low 30s, Lapeer, Oakland, Livingston, Washtenaw, so it's a freeze warning. Same time frame from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. So another cold start tomorrow. 31 in Lapeer, 32 in Ann Arbor, 37 in Detroit, 36 in Mount Clemens. So again, a little bit warmer on the east side. There's a northeast wind around 5 miles an hour. That's it. So we'll get some frost at least. Might have some freezing temperatures as well. Not quite as cold as this morning when there are spots in the 20s. 53 here, 67 in Minneapolis. Look at Fargo. North Dakota at 80 degrees. When it's warmer to our northwest, we almost always warm up. We'll do that by about 10, 11, 12 degrees tomorrow. Eventually, some of this moisture starts to catch up to us. That is late tomorrow evening. So it's a nice night. Here's tomorrow morning. We're off and running with the sunshine. High clouds start to thicken up, I think about 10 o'clock and beyond. We could get some rain coming through here. Could be some thunder with that, especially late Friday night into Saturday morning. Here's 9 o'clock in the morning. Most of the widespread action is done. There still could be a shower. There still could be an isolated thunderstorm on Saturday, but the chances come way down after 9 a.m. Here is Saturday night about midnight or so into Sunday. There could be some more action as well. So it's not a perfect weekend, but getting started on the draft, it's nice and dry through most, if not all, of Friday. So tonight, freeze warning, interior sections. Frost advisory on the east side, 37 in Detroit. We're supposed to be at 42, so it's another cold one tomorrow morning. And then 65 for a high. That's a nice jump from our low 50s today. Sunshine in the morning, then high clouds start to increase. Again, dry during the daytime hours Evening shower chances after 10 p.m. Friday night. Saturday in the morning, there's rain till about 9, then a little bit of sunshine. It gets us to 76. There could be a shower or thunderstorm the rest of the day, but the chances there are much smaller than that early morning rain opportunity. Sunday 79, Monday 78. You'll need the umbrellas probably, but look, 70 still Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. What a drastic change from these cold mornings.
What a drastic change. But thank goodness we don't have any rain, should I say, today. Thank you so much, Rexy. All right, still to come on 7 News Detroit at 4, navigating life after the draft.
How the moms of NFL players are coming together to make sure future pros are prepared for their upcoming journey.
Thank you so much for being with us on this Thursday, Draft Day in the D.
We're back in a moment.
Love that music. You know, right? It gets you going, doesn't it? The NFL Draft is an exciting time for those enjoying the event today, but it is a life-changing event for this year's draft prospects.
Today, the draftees and their families are in Detroit for the start of the draft. 7 News Detroit's Tierra Braddock got a different perspective of the draft experience from 2 moms of NFL players.
They are sharing their experience and how they're using their time here to support and uplift incoming NFL players. Take a look.
Behind every good NFL player is his mother. And on Wednesday, current and past NFL moms got together to show their support for the 2024 draft prospects.
To have the draft here in Detroit is so awesome.
Constance Ma Spice Davis is the mother of Anthony Spice Adams. He is a Detroit native and played in the NFL for 9 seasons. Ma Spice is part of the Professional Football Players Mothers Association.
Our mission is to serve, support, educate, and strengthen our communities through charitable giving.
PFPMA has been around for 26 years, helping NFL moms.
What I love about our organization is that it's a group of moms that got together to communicate with each other. We wanted to find out, what is NFL? What does that really stand for other than the National Football League?
Ma Spice is a veteran at navigating the professional football world. She often shares her advice to new players' parents.
They can get hurt, they can get traded, and that can be a lot on them. So you have to support them, always stay near them, always stay connected and stay close to them.
I also caught up with Valerie Osborne, the mother of Ypsilanti native KJ Osborne.
Nick Mullins puts it on the money for KJ Osborne.
He used to play for the Minnesota Vikings, but he is now with the New England Patriots.
He didn't get in the NFL through, being, one of the top recruits. As a matter of fact, he was a 2-star recruit. So I think if you keep working, like I said, keep working, keep sacrificing, and you get there.
She had some more advice to the incoming NFL players and their parents.
I enjoy interacting with the fans, and it's just a lot of fun, and not miss the opportunity. They say that the NFL is one of the most short-lived professional careers, and I just don't want to miss the opportunity.
And over the next few days, Osborne and Ma Spice will be cheering on the future NFL players. Reporting downtown, Tierra Braddock, 7 News Detroit.
And you know that family support is so very important. As she said, it's usually short-lived. Most players play only 3 years in the NFL, and you got to have that family around you to love and keep you going.
It doesn't matter how old you are. You always need your mama.
Isn't that the truth?
It's the truth. All right, still ahead on 7 News Detroit at 4.
It was just a tremendous experience, and wish it was a little longer than 3 years, but I felt like it was God calling me to make this next step.
Former Michigan quarterback J.J. McCarthy taking one final walk through the big house before the NFL draft. He's sharing his favorite memories at Michigan Stadium with our own Brad Galley.
And fans kicking off 3 days of football festivities in the heart of the city. What's in store at the NFL Draft Experience?
But first, football fanatics flooding into downtown Detroit for the 2024 NFL Draft. What visitors are saying about their first impressions of the city.
That and more still ahead on 7 News Detroit at 4. It is so much excitement here in downtown Detroit. We are back in just a moment.